Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of Mairimashita Iruma-kun. And last episode we finished off our dangerous death race, made friends with the birds, birds gave us a lift to the end, Iruma got a nice ring, and everything went pretty well, I would say. Aside from his quest to not stand out, that's obviously just been out the window for a long time. But aside from that, yeah, things are going great. So this episode, I think we're going to be shifting focus, a little bit of focus onto our student council president girl. I think I remember that from their preview. I could just be making things up. It's hard to say for sure. So let's just jump into it and discover the truth. The one and only truth. 3, 2, 1, play. We're already in the student council office, so I think I may be right. Azazel, Amelie, something like that. Not sure what I'm going to call her yet. We'll see. The only way to go to school. If you can't fly, that is. Oh. I don't know why he was flying beside her. I would personally fly behind her. But I guess that's just me. It's amazing. I love it. Please don't eat me. Yeah, that's the ring. For a while. I'm sure we'll run into issues later, but for now it should be fine. Oh no, the school song. The dreaded school song. You just don't want to hear that on your way to school when you're a human. Yeah, those are just the things of fairy tales. And opening... No, okay. I thought we were gonna get the opening there. I was completely wrong. We're even rolling out the red carpet. Man, yeah, Grandpa does not care at all about his goal of not standing out. Not one bit. Might as well give him a big old hat while you're at it. And there's the opening, I think. Yeah. It's a very big problem. Yeah, it's like it's just a mild inconvenience, but that's a very big problem. And now the opening. So that was kind of like the intro to the opening, I guess you might call it. Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. Yeah, Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. I have missed my bobbies. Also miss Clara. Oh, my girl. Which girl is he referring to? I assume Clara. Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. Yeah, Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. Yeah, Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. Yeah, Bobby, 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 Bobby doo. And we're back into it. I'm Eddie. Okay, I can call her that. It's fine. Can I just go through the back entrance, guys? I don't know why, but I have expected him to be having toast in his mouth. I was sure he would. I was wrong again. I disagree. Oh! Ow. Hello, Clara. It's nice to see you. I don't know how you got stuck in there, but it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's... It's not for grabs. That just shows you how important of a person he is. Hell phone. Smaho. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I just love when they keep that going. Back to our amazing class. Could just say hi like a normal person, but probably because of your circumstances. I would never do such a thing, Sensei. You can count on me. That's that guy over there. Don't worry about it. Iruma, that's not how he rolls. I can hear screaming in the background. That's concerning. Oh, jeez, Clara! Don't do that. Don't do that, Clara. Well, it didn't work. That was a jump scare. That was a cute jump scare, but it was still a jump scare. I would love one, if you're up for it, Clara. I definitely weigh quite a bit more than you, though. It's like koala embrace she's got going on there. Clara seems into it, I think. Seems fairly peaceful so far. Oh, this is a nice place. It's got plants, like a greenhouse. Diabotany? Susie. She's interesting. Her voice almost sounds like Shirai Kuriko's voice actress, but not quite. And big old tree. Oh no, yeah, it's a really pretty flower. I can see this as being very, very useful magic. She's so tiny. Yeah, just interesting voice she's doing. I think she's going for like a soothing kind of voice. And it kind of works. Okay. Just do your best. Just give it a lot of water. Maybe that will help. So, I wonder how we get past this. Yeah, literally upper. Like what you see, guys? Yeah, I think I remember purple character from the entryway in a previous episode. Okay. I feel like they're more likely here for Iruma. I'll show you how a Demon King raises a flower. Behold. Oh. Well, that thing just looks nasty. Yeah, I mean, look at her example. It's quite a bit different than what she showed us. You should pay better attention in class. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh, that's great. It's a burning flower. I really want one. Yeah, it's actually a really cool idea. I like that a lot. Aw, dude, that's not cool. I would hit him for that. Like, you can't complain if he kills you for that. I think I had a lot of rings. Oh. I see how this sensei deals with a rowdy class. Alright. Fair enough. Oh wow, that is a valuable looking plant. How do I make one of those, man? Could you show me? Wow. I think we have a new winner. Never mind the other guy. How do you make that one? Oh, what? Was that like a wind? But it is cool how everyone gets to put their own unique individuality into their flower. That's pretty interesting. But this is gonna be just like a cloud. A poofy flower. Oh, jeez, Clara. Again, that doesn't surprise me too much. But I don't want to touch it. You can't just hide it in your shirt, Clara. It doesn't work that way. I have several questions about that. Oh. Okay. You took the words right out of my mouth, Clara. Well, maybe you look at that one flower, your flower will get bigger. I'm sure he's gonna do better than he expects. Quan, what does it even mean? And then, yeah, he's got magic in the ring, so that probably is gonna make the difference. Using that grandpa magic on the flower. So what's his gonna end up being? I'm really curious. His Smaho. I remember. Very well-timed phone call. Thank you for letting me know this now, Grandpa. Don't know why you couldn't have told me while we were at home. Okay, we could be making a bit of a mess here. Sensei, do I get a good grade or a bad grade for this? Let me get a good look at it. Then let me see. Okay, Sakura petals, that makes sense. That is what he was thinking about. Wow. Yeah, he definitely should get an A+ for that. Oh, wow, yeah, that is gorgeous. I imagine the Demon World doesn't have a lot of those. So, Sasuga Hiruma-sama. So is this how she's gonna get involved? Yep, they were summoned by a human. Yep, exactly what I was saying. This will be an excuse for her to interact with them. She's one of my favorite character designs in the show, so definitely need more of her. Okay. Of course there are. It was average. Would be hard to maintain peace in a demon academy. Okay, kiss shot. And dead. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't break windows with a bat in school. Maybe that's a lesson you can learn from this. Man, the kick that time. At least we had a good view going down. Yeah. So she breaks the school property to prove a point. I see how it is. Okay, I guess that was the issue. Whew. Yeah, she made an impression. Nobody can break school walls like her. She is pretty great. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. Hanami, yeah, it's a good chance for that. That's great. Would love to see that in more detail, though. Yeah, that's just silly. You know, I actually thought that they knew about humans when I started this show. But apparently that's a secret. Tell me more. Iruma equals human. It's a good theory. It requires more investigation, though. Student Council Office? Yes, boss. Your word is our command. I'm not crazy. Humans do exist. I'll prove it to you all someday. Oh, cool. Secret magical circle. Fairies do exist. I'm sorry. It just reminded me of Fairly Odd Parents a bit. Secret relics. Forbidden text. Now you have my attention. Are those forbidden texts manga, perhaps? Light novels? Doujinshi. Yeah, I saw that coming, but I'll take it. Yeah. Soup, and then the fated encounter. So apparently she can read Japanese, that's good to know. Her secret manga collection hidden behind a bookcase. Oh no, she can't read Japanese, okay. She just likes the pictures. First love memories. Hatsukoi Memori. I can read Japanese better than her. I feel really proud of myself. Yeah, it's pretty magical. Really was not expecting her to make faces like this. This is pretty great. Some gamma going on here, I guess. I'll gladly take it. As soon as she's away from her peers and stuff, it's the real Amari, whatever her name was, the real her comes out. The her she can't show anyone else. I like it. I like it a lot. Man, he really made his mark on this school. Well, they seem to be having fun over there. Maybe Iruma could teach her some Japanese. That'd be pretty fun. Just lady's secret pocket right there. I bet that's gonna fall out at some point. Iruma's probably gonna see it. In fact, they're gonna bump into each other. Okay. They're probably gonna bump into each other. Time to wait for that. And then, yeah, the book would fly out at that point. So, yeah, I'm waiting for that now. It's so much garbage. Oh god, there's a lot of garbage. his voice. It's almost like a little bit raspy. But yeah, he's got to always help people. He can't say no. I remember. I did not need a reminder that time, but I still appreciate it. So, Kaicho, where are you? Want to help me with some trash? Oh. What happened? Okay. Azu-kun's gonna help. He solves a lot of his problems with fire, it seems like. That's Clara. We just got rid of the other garbage. Clara. Oh no. Don't bully Clara, it was an accident. Well, you can't be bullying Clara. And I also need my alone time to bump into Seito Kaicho. So Manchi clings to him a lot. Like usually girl clings to the protagonist, but not on this show. So now I'm waiting for that scene I mentioned. It looks like it's coming. Because she's not paying attention. Of course, strictly. Would never read romance manga for fun or anything. And boom! There we go. Even showed the manga panel. And now we are fated to be together forever. Yeah, are you Daijobu? He even said it. He even said it. It's the exact line. This just made her whole day, her whole year. Dreams do come true. Man. When I started this episode, I had no idea this is where it would go, but I love it. You know his name. Like, you were investigating him, right? Or I guess you just didn't know what he looked like. He did all the incredible things. And now, he bumped into me manga style. It's exactly what he's trying to do, yep. No doubt about it. Yep. Only a human would do such a human literature-like thing. That'd be cute, 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 that'd be cute. All the DBQs. I'll take every DBQ you got. Even if I don't get a discount for buying in bulk, I'll still take all of your DBQ. That's great, though. Because it seemed like, yeah, it doubles as both a chance for her to become like a, you know, love interest, and also adds on more proof that he's human. So it gives her a reason to, point, I want to get more involved with Iruma. So it has like a double layer thing to it, which I like. But yeah, I do quite like her. Amelie, whatever her name was. I wonder if she has To Love Ru somewhere in her bookcase. Because if you want to talk about accidental bumping into each other and stuff, To Love Ru's got some pretty hardcore versions of that. It really is. Yeah, not anytime soon. Oh, Eiko. Forbidden text. I love how she calls manga that. What were you wearing there, Clara? That's the name of her manga, Hatsukoi Memory. But yeah, if you can read it, then definitely would mean he's human. Like, without question, that would prove it. Man, that kicking posture, she looks so good in it. Okay, that was the 6th episode of Mairimashita Iruma-kun, and this was a really, really good episode. I absolutely loved it. Probably one of my favorites so far. Okay, this episode. So, right off the bat, we're getting more of the whole grandpa's embarrassing Iruma, making him stand out, the red carpet, all that. Gave him a smartphone, or no, as well, smaho. You know, with the ma, of course, being the kanji for demon, as they continue to do in the show. It is one of my favorite running gags so far. The amount of times they managed to do that, it's kind of impressive. So we got Claud, who just got wrapped up in the red carpet, which is great. It shouldn't really surprise anyone, but, you know, it was great nonetheless. So that's just Clara being Clara. We actually got to experience going to other classes this episode. Like, we had the one teacher, the blonde girl, Susie. Stola Susie is what it was. And basically, we're having, like, flower class. We take a little plant, seedling, and we put magic into it, and we make it grow. And everyone kind of has their own little unique characteristics they kind of put into it. So I guess it's probably kind of personality-driven a little bit, because we got Oz-kun making it all fiery, which was one of my favorites, for sure. A fiery flower was such a cool idea. Could you imagine, like, having a couple of those around your room just in winter to keep it warm? Like the coolest space heater ever? That'd be great. That'd be awesome. We had Sablo's, which was like bit, like it was biting, it was violent, which makes sense for him. We had Clara's, which was just like some abstract art craziness, which is great. I loved her trying to hide it under her shirt. I don't know what the end game of that plan was, but that was the thing. And one person had like a I'm not sure how to describe it. The one that had to be censored, like that was an interesting one as well. So everyone just kind of had their own cool little plant, which is nice. It's another way to kind of showcase the unique personality of kind of everyone, because their plant very much reflected that. So that was pretty cool. But I do think the fire one was probably the best, honestly. I also like Susie just like bland on the law, just stopping everything, dealing out the discipline, I guess. You know. So that was pretty cool. Just freaking Clark put it in her shirt, just the thing she does. And then Iruma. Now, Iruma actually didn't expect to get anything to happen here because he's not a demon. He doesn't really have magic. But the one thing he didn't account for, he didn't think about, was the ring that has Grandpa's magic in it. And the ring is a part of him now, so he can use that magic. He did not think of that at all. And Grandpa, being as helpful as always, didn't actually bother to tell him this until after he had basically already started the magic. So, yeah, it didn't really do much good at that point. And he summoned a absolutely huge, gorgeous sakura tree, and everyone had a nice, hanami flower viewing underneath it. So it's a tree that doesn't even exist in that world. It's a human tree where most demons don't even know that humans exist. So that's a pretty big deal to have that kind of tree there that they've just never seen before by this student that's already been standing out quite a bit, and now he does this on top of that. So his whole plan of not standing out, I honestly think he should just abandon that completely at this point, because there's really no going back. Even if he did nothing impressive after this, I don't think there's no going back to being just an average student at the school. That's just not going to happen. But yeah, back to the human not existing thing. Like, maybe I just missed something, but I just kind of assumed that they knew about humans because, I mean, the grandpa knew about humans, just came on over and grabbed one. So I just kind of figured it was common knowledge, but I guess that was just an assumption that I made. But it seems like only like higher up demons really know about that. So I guess they're trying to give a bit of a parallel for how humans see demons, where like, demons, don't be such a child. Like, you know those don't actually exist, right? I guess they're trying to do that on the opposite end here, which makes sense. It's just I didn't. It makes sense. I just didn't know that was the thing. But I'll try to remember that going forward. So, but our girl here, the main focus of the episode, at least the second half of the episode. Azazel Amelie. I don't remember her name. I really should give her a quick nickname to refer to her. Let's call her President. Let's call her President. Or Kaicho. I'll probably bounce back and forth between those two. But anyway, Kaicho. She knows humans exists. And she has proof because she has these forbidden texts. Manga, as it's called, and written in a scary foreign language that no one around her could possibly read, known as Japanese. So all she really has to go by is the pictures and stuff. Although So yeah, if she actually couldn't read it, she wouldn't really know that he said the same line as a person in the thing, right? So I guess that probably went over her head. But regardless, it was still similar enough to the experience in the book that she was already pretty suspicious that Iruma was human. It's like she already had her notes and stuff, and that pretty much cinched it. That made it very clear that Iruma is in fact a human. And yeah, she basically has all the reasons she needs to focus in on him and get to know him better. Because on top of the human evidence thing, I'm sure reenacting that whole scene from the romance manga had a big effect on her heart, you know. So we have those two different things happening, both the human curiosity thing and some potential romance, both motivating her to pursue Iruma. So as a result, there's no doubt in my mind that she is going to be pursuing Iruma going forward. So that's pretty cool. And just this character in general, it's pretty great. Like, we see her walking down the hall, being the cool student council president, being like, yeah, you delinquents, I'll show you how to break a wall. Boom! Just breaks it, just kicks them and all that, being all very cool, powerful, intimidating sort of character, and then she dismisses the other student council members. And she goes in there, opens up her secret bookcase, grabs a manga, and does kind of a 180 change of personality. Like, these mangas, I love them so much, it's great. And then all those cute little facial expressions. Just some really good Gamma going on there. I quite like that. So, yeah, I think that was all pretty great. Her just panting and breathing heavy as she looks at it. Just, yeah, a lot of great stuff there. A lot of good blushing and whatnot. So, yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Next episode, it seems like we're going to focus even more heavily on Kaicho, and she'll be like, hey, Iruma, tell me more about your humanness, you know, and stuff like that, probably. It's like, hey, this book here, tell me what this says. Just read this whole thing for me, okay? Like it's story time, okay, Iruma? I'll sit on this couch and, you know, read to me the bedtime story. You know, maybe we'll get something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, I really enjoyed this episode a lot. I don't know how clear it was, but I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun here. I knew once we got focused onto her, it would be some good stuff, and I was not wrong. So, yeah, looking forward to more for sure. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time. BBQ.